brownie. Girl. Some African American women are so angry at the whole freaking world.
The struggle is real. The hatred is real. Women, black women are triggered because of the comments I made in my last video. Why aren't men, black men, attending events? Whether it's single events, not even church events? You know there's a problem when men are not attending church events and women are triggered over comments that are made. Even one woman called me a Why are black women so triggered about the comments that I made in my last video? Comments that I made about black men not attending certain events, whether it's single events, dating events, church events. How come when I go to church, there are more women than men? But women started blasting me and trolling me in the comments. What's the problem? I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. It's out there. There's a reason why you women are single. There's a reason why you women are not dating. There's a reason why men are not attending these events. Are men not attending these events because of other men? Or men are not attending these events because of you women? Is it because you women have these high expectations? Is it because you women are delusional? Is it because you women think you're way up here and you're looking for a man to be way up here when in actuality, many of you women are down here? But you women started trolling me. You women started calling me names. One even called me Kermit the Frog. I mean, is it that bad that you had to resort to name calling? I know I got big eyes. I get it. I got big, beautiful eyes. You don't. But you have to go as low to call me a name, like Kermit the Frog. Another woman made a comment, Tommy, where's your wife? Where's your wife? The question is not, where's my wife? The question was, why aren't men attending events, these single events? Why, when I go to church around the country, how come there's more women than men? When I say more women than men, I'm not talking 60-40. I'm not talking 70-30. I'm not even talking 80-20. When men are not going to church events, I'm talking about there's a handful of men. I can count literally on one hand, including myself, why there are more women than men out of a church, a congregation. And I'm talking about decent sized churches. 5 men show up to church, just like 5 men show up to single events, just like 5 men showing up to dating events. Why, when I go to church, there's only, including myself, 5, maybe on a good day, 6 men? Another woman chimed in and said, well, what kind of church I'm going to? As if it's the church's fault, or what kind of churches do I attend? I'm not saying one church. I'm not saying 2 churches. I go to church a lot. Almost every Sunday, I'm at church. And there's other times when I church hop and go to other churches, not only around the state, but around the country. So you're going to sit there and tell me what kind of churches I'm attending if when I go around the country, whether it's Florida, whether it's Texas, California, New York, Indiana, Idaho, Kentucky, that these churches, black churches, have little men. So what kind of churches am I going to? What kind of church are you going to that you see an abundance of men? Because I don't see it. And why aren't men going to church? Just like I said before, why aren't men going to other type of events? Black men. Why, when you go to these places, these events, it's nothing but black women. What are you doing wrong, black woman, that no one in terms of men are not going and attending these events. And if you like what you see so far, don't forget to do me this solid. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when a video comes out each and every week. Don't forget to check out my new hit suspense novel, The Third Rail. The Third Rail, available on Amazon.com. Online dating will never be the same. Online dating can get you killed. Check out my new hit suspense novel, The Third Rail, available on Amazon.com. The link is in the description below. Going back to you ladies. You ladies have nothing better to do but to shoot the messenger. You ladies have nothing better to do than to call me names. And guess what? It's all good. Let's give a round of applause for calling me names. It's all good. I have thin skin. So what? I have big eyes. I also have a big head. You think I care? You think these things bother me? Do you really think it bothers me? Because the only reason why you saying these things about me and about other men, because you don't have a man. The reason why you saying these things and doing these things because you are single. The truth hurts. Because if you really had a man, if you really had a family, the nuclear family, you think you'd be online talking about people? Do you really think you'd be online calling people names? Do you think you'd be on here trying to be cute and most of you are not cute? That's why you're single? Because if you had a man, a husband, and kids, and a family, you would have better things to do than name calling. You have better things to do than get on the computer or on your cell phone and type these things about me and about other men. Because if you were married and had kids and a nuclear family, you'd be taking care of your man and your family. You're not going to be on here trying to get back and trolling people. You notice when you go to a store, they have a customer survey. And in the customer survey, what do they say? How was your experience? A lot of times when you have a good experience, you don't type anything. You just leave it alone because you had a good experience. But you notice when someone has a bad experience, they take all that time and energy and write negative comments or negative experience. And sometimes it wasn't that bad, but they write it anyway. You know why? Because they have nothing better to do. You know why? Because they have no life. You know why? Because they bored, miserable, like most of you women, bored and miserable. But if you had a man in your life, do you think you'd be writing negative comments? I don't care about negative comments. I like feedback. Good or bad, I enjoy feedback. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just had to laugh when I heard the name calling, especially Kermit the Frog. I mean, Kermit is okay. He's cool. So to me, it was, I wouldn't say a compliment, but it could have been worse. But like I said, I have thin skin, so I regress. And thank you for making that comment about Kermit the Frog with a fade like yours. You had a fade better than mine. But it's all good. I like my short hair ladies. I dated a woman with short hair. It didn't last long because her hair was so short. I could see what she was thinking, and it wasn't that good. So it was time for me to bail out, which I did. But the thing is, you get your hair done at a barber shop, and it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I can say your fade is good. I like it. Martin, you gotta admit, she had a fade better than yours too. It's good. It's good. The thing is, why don't we talk about the elephant in the room? Some of you women are big as elephants, but that's another thing. Let's talk about the situation. The situation I pose is, why aren't men going to church? I never said it was because of the woman, but I'm saying is that why aren't they going to church? When you go to church, it's mostly women. So if mostly women are in church, just like mostly women are at these dating events, mostly women are at these single mixes, how come men are not showing up? One person replied that I'm blaming women that men are not showing up. First of all, you're going to church, you're going for yourself, your soul salvation. So women are not part of the picture. But a lot of times women go to church and they look for that potential partner. And sometimes men notice that potential partner is not going to be in the church because women, whether it was outside, the clubs, at church, they still look for that certain type of guy. Men are fed up. Why aren't men dating? Is it my fault that you're single? Is it my fault that you're not dating? Is it my fault that you're miserable? What are women doing wrong that men are not showing up? Let's come together. Let's figure it out. Write in comments, men, why aren't you attending events? Men, write in comments, why do you not go to church? Men, put in comments, do women have high expectations of today's men? It got to be something that women are doing wrong that men are not showing up. Just like if you had a business, okay, and your business is clothing business, you have a clothing store, brick and mortar clothing store, and customers are not showing up to your store, to your business, to your place of location. Whose fault is it? Is it the customer's fault or is it your fault? Maybe you have outdated clothes. Maybe your clothes not only outdated and old, like some of your women, maybe your clothes are too big and the demographics of the area that you're in are slimmer people. Notice clothes are too big, like most of you big women. Maybe your clothes is not the right fit for your demographics. Maybe something you need to do as a business person to change, as a business person to get more people in. So what are you doing wrong as a business owner that no one is showing up? The same thing with mixes, the same thing with other events. What are you doing wrong that men, the customers, are not showing up? Is it something that you doing wrong? Is it something within yourself? Is it something you need to change? So instead of name calling and pointing fingers at me, because when you point fingers at me, guess what? There's three more fingers pointing it back at you. But you women don't want to hear it. You women don't see it. So let's all come together holistically. What can we do as a people to rectify the situation? You still may not get your dream match. You still might not get your dream man. Some of you will stay single. And another person mentioned The Godfather, Kevin Samuels. Why are you still bringing up Kevin Samuels? I mean, he passed away 2 years ago, and you're still bringing up Kevin Samuels in my comment? You're still trying to bring up somebody that passed away, that told the truth about many of you black women? Another comment that was made, Kevin Samuels' comment, that he died alone. Because he always mentioned that a lot of you women are going to die alone or die with a dog and a cat, which is true. If you don't believe me, look at your aunts. Look at your girlfriends. Look at maybe your mom. A lot of them never remarried. And what do? They died alone or they are dying alone. And you mentioned that Kevin Samuels died alone. Technically, he didn't die alone because there was a hot senorita in his bed that night. So technically, he did not die alone, but I can understand what you're talking about, that he died alone. But why are you bringing up Kevin Samuels and the Kevin Samuels syndrome? Kevin Samuels passed away. Leave it alone. Move on. Some of you reveled and gloated when he passed away because you don't have to hear the truth again because it hits close to home, because you have to look in the mirror when he spoke. Why are you still bringing up this man? So you comparing me to Kevin Samuels. I'm not Kevin Samuels. Like I said before, don't shoot the messenger, okay? Why aren't men attending events? And why are you women still single? Put in comments why you still single. Put in comments what we need to do to rectify this situation. Ladies, gentlemen, when unfiltered analysis of videos just like this, I want you to do one thing. I want you to hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when a video comes out each and every week. You're watching Rewind.